Nothing is a young smartphone brand that has done exceedingly well in a very short time. The phones from this company have a rather unimaginative naming scheme, and it is no surprise to guess that the next device they'll release might be named the Nothing Phone 3. Aside from the name, the Phone 3 might have many similarities with the previous two phones, Nothing Phone 1 and Phone 2, including the glyph interface and the transparent design. However, the company is expected to upgrade the hardware specifications on the handset to make it the most powerful device the company has released. The Nothing Phone May 3rd also come with an updated SoC, improved camera system, and more. If the rumors around these updates are accurate, then the Nothing Phone 3 could be one of the most sought-after upcoming phones in 2024. Interestingly, Nothing is rumored to introduce an affordable Nothing Phone 2A sometime this year. This hints that the Nothing Phone 3 could be an out-and-out flagship Android phone competing with Galaxy S24 or the Pixel 9 series. That being said, let us look at everything we know about the Nothing Phone 3, including its rumored price, release date, and more. Nothing Phone 3's price is still anyone's guess at the moment. Phone 2 starts at $600 in the US, while the Phone 1, which never launched in the States, costs £400, around $500. This suggests that the upcoming phone might see a price bump, but it's still too early to know for sure. Both Nothing Phone 1 and Phone 2 were released in July, hinting that Phone 3 might make its debut in July 2024. However, there's no official information yet. We didn't see anything from Nothing at CES, but we still think that the company might announce something in spring 2024. It's likely that the company will first formally announce the existence of Phone 3, similar to how it did with Phone 2. Rumors of a budget-friendly Nothing Phone 2A are also making the rounds, suggesting it might debut before the Phone 3. Nothing phones have debuted with a consistent design so far, and we don't expect the company to make any significant aesthetic changes on the Phone 3. After all, Nothing has made an identity out of the semi-transparent LED-infused design. The existing Nothing smartphones stand out from other Android devices with its glass back that reveals the internal design. The LED interface, which Nothing calls a glyph interface, is wired to light up during calls and notifications. It can be customized to serve various other functions, such as functioning as a flashlight or displaying the volume level. The glyph interface also acts as a visual progress bar for apps that suit the need. For instance, Uber has an integration that can light the LED lights up to indicate how far your ride is. Nothing might collaborate with developers to expand this functionality to more apps. Nothing made serious improvements in the display with the Phone 2, and it might do the same with the Phone 3. The current model packs a 6.7-inch LTPO AMOLED display with a 120 Hz refresh rate, a peak brightness of 1600 nits, and support for HDR10+. Phone 3 might bring a brighter display, however, we expect the refresh rate and underlying display tech to remain the same. Cameras appear to be the focus of most smartphones nowadays, but Nothing doesn't seem to be bothered by the industry trends. Both Nothing Phone 1 and Phone 2 stick to a two-camera setup, but there are some differences. Phone 2 packs a newer Sony IMX890 for its main sensor, with 50MP output, phase-detect autofocus, and optical image stabilization. The upcoming Phone 3 might also retain a dual-camera setup on the rear. However, we hope Nothing uses a better sensor to improve the low-light camera performance. The existing two phones have struggled to click decent pictures at nighttime. Nothing phones don't exactly pack the latest and greatest hardware specs. The company uses mid-range processors in its phones to keep the price in check. This year's Nothing Phone 2 featured Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 SoC, which was announced in mid-2022. Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 was an unexpected release from Qualcomm. The SoC was meant to remedy the heating and performance issues of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. It powered most flagships in 2022 but was soon abandoned as Qualcomm launched Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. Nothing Phone 3 isn't likely to be powered by this year's Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, meaning you might see the older 8 Gen 2 on the smartphone. This is just an assumption as Nothing works in mysterious ways. Nothing Phone 2 also brought more RAM and onboard storage than its predecessor, suggesting the Phone 3 might do the same. The upcoming phone is likely to run Android 14 out of the box with Nothing OS skin on top. The existing models both receive 3 years of major Android updates, but we hope Nothing will up the ante with the Phone 3. Following the footsteps of the Phone 2, Nothing Phone 3 could become a solid option in the mid-range segment. The smartphone is expected to compete with the upcoming Pixel 8a and Galaxy A55. However, we have yet to learn more concrete details about it. If you find these pieces of information useful, consider subscribing to our channel. Thanks for watching.